Hello? Hello. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Okay, so how's weather today? Are we doing good? I do have a gate on here. Cool, awesome. Not sure what was stopping that from going through, but we'll see what happens. All right, let's move. Let's see. Oh, I picked up that chest. Let's move it out here. Oh, we got our furnaces over there. There we go. Light gray wool. Note blocks. We don't really need the note blocks. Suppose we can put those in the redstone chest downstairs. Wither, I am in the Discord voice channel if you want to join me. Redstone stuff. So there we go. Components. Note block. Still getting used to all of these myself. Do we not have a plate? There we go. Skulk. Skulk shriekers. I'm going to put the disc fragments in there because I'm not sure what to use them for. Light gray wool. Spectral arrow.
Hi.
Hey, Wither.
Yeah, I had to get somewhere safe before jumping in voice.
Cool.
We've got the nether hub floor, and me and Karis has started digging underneath it.
Nice.
So I was like, because we've got loads of hoglins everywhere, and then I keep looking around before I mine up the gold because piglins.
Right.
I mean, I got 3 advancements last night. One was because I was mauled by a hoglin. A piglin picked up my elytra, so I had to kill it to get it back.
Oops.
And I hit a hoglin that had a little piglin on the back of it. So I was like, nice. But me and Karis had a bit of fun with that. We both kept finding that we was losing our items to piglins who was like, oh look, free stuff, I'll just pick this up and run around with it. Oh, dear.
I'm not sure if anybody has any real plans for today. I know I kind of want to work on my grave, but beyond that, I don't have any real plans.
See, see, we've got like a lot of stuff that are like sort of in the process. So
Right.
like one week we might work on it, another week we might not, and then we think, oh yeah, let's start something else and add another half or quarter done thing to the list, Um,
Well, it wouldn't be right if we actually finished a project. I mean, that would just be wrong, you know.
well, yeah, definitely. LyfCraft season 3. The
The
how many
unfinished.
projects? Yeah, how
the
many unfinished projects can we have for people who get the world download after?
right?
Like,
That would be
yeah,
fun.
yeah, and then it's like, oh well, screenshots of your finished projects of the unfinished LyfCraft season 3. It's like,
Oh, just
that,
think of all the storage systems people could do.
yeah, I know. I mean, obviously there's like that one at Spawn is nearly finished. So, well, I say nearly finished. It obviously isn't automatic, but that doesn't matter. It's and then
Yeah.
obviously there's that at the big dig that you know has been started. So, it's questionable as to whether that's going to be a like a finished auto sorter or a half done. But obviously I think obviously like I said, we've started a lot of things and then it's like, oh, I know, I've got a good idea, let's start on another project, but
Right.
it keeps it fun. You're not doing the same thing all the time, so
So it is my intention with the one at the Big Dig to put a basically a water elevator for items that goes all the way down to the bottom, and so when you're down at the bottom digging, you can run over this elevator, dump all your items in, and it'll go up and into the sorter.
yeah, that's actually a really good idea. I mean, because I think there'll be some areas like where it'll be expanded, but that's just because of cobblestone. We're not doing too bad for it at the minute, but obviously cobble is because we've all got silk touch, so we all use silk touch, and then it's like, oh, we've got no cobble.
Right.
Oops. But then, because there isn't a lot of variation with the deep slate, so if you have the natural deep slate, there isn't a lot of variation on it. So it's like, so you make sure that you don't use your silk touch to pick up normal deep slate. But then when you come across stone, oh, I know, I'll save a job. We'll just like silk touch this, and then it'll be nice and smooth so we don't have to smell it. And then before you know it's like, oh, where's all our cobblestone gone? And then you realise you've just not been mining any cobblestone because you've been using Silk Touch.
Yeah, it is a little frustrating that deep slate really isn't all that useful unless you turn it into cobble first.
Yeah. But it's I think because in the beginning, obviously, you're always like searching for types of fuel, and you need torches as well. So obviously, you tend to burn up a lot of coal with torches and smelting. And obviously, some things that you make, you do need like normal stone.
Right.
So as soon as you get your silk touch pick, it's like, I know, I'm gonna, mine up all this stone so I never have to smelt again. And then it's like, now I need to remine it because I've got a bunch of stone and no cobble. But it's all good fun. Ooh. But yeah, I can't believe I was mining on 105 and I found 2 pieces of ancient debris. I've lost count of how many times I've gone to level 15 looking for ancient debris. I found 2 pieces ages ago. Then I found another couple of pieces like yesterday, mining at that level, and I'm just digging an area out really high up, and I'm like, 2 pieces? Like, I mean, 1 piece this high up is rare, but, 2 pieces. It was like, wow, I nearly found like, the maximum you can generally find. So I was like, oh yeah, this is all right. That's where I'm going wrong. I need to dig at level 105, and I might find loads more.
I didn't realize I've got a warden head while we were in the city.
Oh, nice.
Looks like it was given to me for achieving an objective. Stealth is optional. I got a head for it.
Oh yeah. I wonder. I wonder if that's when, because you and Enigma was, you know, uh, shooting at the
Right.
warden.
Yeah.
And me and Karis didn't. Although Karis kind of went back near there yesterday because we've
Oh.
we've basically set up a massive lava farm in
Ah.
um the Nether, so that then all the netherrack we find we can basically put in the smelter that we've also set up there. And it was like, I was like, where's all the dripstone? Because I used to pinch it from Master Swirls, but we're not in this area very often, so we hadn't been growing. It
Right.
was like, so I was like, so I think I might have to, it's just knowing where to put one, because in LyfCraft Season 2, I basically set up a dripstone farm in the middle of the mushroom biome. So basically, and I decided that glass would be better on top. So you could see the water, above the dripstone. But I forgot that when people are flying, it might not be so obvious to them. So obviously, if I set up a dripstone farm to get actual dripstone, I might have to do it somewhere where nobody's going to fly into it.
Right.
The big dig actually could be a good area, like do it like low down, and then when anybody's digging, we could collect a fair bit. See, it's not, the blocks aren't too bad, but the pointed stuff, you can't turn the blocks back into the pointed stuff once they've been changed, and it's like, well, that's rubbish, because you need 4 pointed dripstone to make a block, so you would think that a block would give you 4 pointed dripstone back, but no. I don't think it does.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
We'll test. Oh.
Let's see, lights.
No. Right, so the blocks definitely don't give you anything. You've got some nice colourful shulker boxes. Mine, I tend to have mine all purple, like the normal colour.
Yeah, I
Maybe I
try to organize them a little bit by color.
I started off doing that, and then I think I've got oh, I've got 3 different colours. I've got like a dark grey one for my deep slate, a white one for my fireworks, and then that makes no sense. I've got a green one for the gunpowder. I think I might have initially maybe had that for sugarcane at some point, and then obviously I'd put leftover gunpowder in it, and
Right.
have you Yeah, I think you did. I was going to say, have you seen the mobs for what the what we're voting on for Minecraft Live? I
Yeah,
think I
yeah.
think I remember you commenting on them.
I'll be honest. I'm underwhelmed by all of them.
Yeah. Um, I mean, the sniffer to me is the one that sounds the most appealing. I've got big questions with the rascal. Is like, is it just gonna be an enchanted iron pick? Is it gonna be a dud, enchanted one, or is it gonna be a super awesome one? You
Right.
know, or because they said it like an enchanted iron pick was just an example, so it's like, well, does that mean it can give you maybe armor? Because that can help you mining if you're going towards caves. Um, but like I keep saying, mine shafts are the most dangerous place to go
Yeah.
very early game. So do you want to be playing hide and seek when you've potentially got cave spiders coming out the spawners and skeletons and creepers and everything? It's just like you're more likely going to be like, yeah, I'd love to play, but I don't have time, so I'll just run away.
Right. Let's see, goat horns are over here.
Yeah, I did put like horns in the near the shulker station because I wasn't I didn't want to mess anything up by putting them in a random place. So I thought, well, if I put them there for now and then, oh, magma block.
Of course, I would walk over it.
Yeah, I nearly did the other day, and then I was like, oh no, I better not because I don't have Frostwalker boots on. That's the point. Uh, aha.
Then I'm gonna use.
And I was going to say, as for the tough golem, I feel that that's just a glorified allay, which we do already have in the game. It's a little bit different, obviously, but
Right. Seeds, plants, foods.
yeah, I feel that the tough golem would just be annoying because you'd literally chuck items down on the ground because you're getting rid of them, and the tough golem will come along and be like, "Ah, I'll just pick one of these up for you." It's like, really?
Yeah, I just. It doesn't seem to be useful. I mean, the armor stand mod is so much more useful than the golem.
Yeah,
Honestly, I would like to see them take like certain mods and make them part of the game.
definitely. I caught a bit of Scar's stream last night, and him and Graham was saying like something like Optifine or Sodium should potentially be in the game because obviously everybody gets those mods or one or the other of those mods to try and like obviously improve performance
Right.
because
The performance fixes from those mods should just be incorporated into the game.
yeah, definitely. Even if Mojang come up with a completely new system, so that then they can say, well, we came up with this, and then they don't have to, um, you know, uh, pay for the luxury of having a performance mod when really, obviously, because uh, I know for a while that the game didn't really have big updates, but definitely, I feel that when I started playing, it was literally just before the Village and Pillager update, and obviously that everybody was hyped about that one. But then when the Nether update come, and it was like at that time that was one of the biggest updates they'd done, and then
Right.
obviously Caves and Cliffs would have been, but pandemic promising, too much. It was, obviously not as doable as they first thought.
Right.
And all the extra things that there was gonna add in, like archaeology and bundles. But, I think Bedrock are the ones that slowed us down on the bundles. But I can't believe we're in October already. Like, where did that time go?
Right.
It's like, it doesn't seem like 2 minutes ago it was like, oh, we're all too like I'm from the UK, so when we get sunshine and it's a bit warm, everybody's like, oh, it's too warm, bring winter. And then it gets to winter and everybody's like, oh no, bring back summer, it's too cold. We're just never happy with the weather.
Oh,
But yeah,
I'm the same way. I'll be honest. Because I mean, during the summer, it can get 100, 105 degrees.
yeah. See, I'm not really because we tend to use the Celsius rather than Fahrenheit. But
Yeah, so that's probably 30, 35.
yeah, well, we got up to 40 in some places this year, and we don't get temperatures like that. Usually, our summers mostly are like, yeah, maybe, maybe 27, like sort of maximum.
Right.
So this year, when people were saying it was too hot, we're just not used to it. It was way too hot. I quite like the basalt going up for the bubble columns
Oh yeah.
and stuff for the yeah. It seems to go quite well with the deep slate and the frog lights. It's nice to see the frog lights are already getting getting used.
Yep.
I couldn't believe it. I'd logged on. Like, I thought I was imagining things because there was, like, quite a few people on. I was like, it's a Sunday. Nobody streamed today. And I logged on and the frog light farm. I was like, oh, nice.
Well, that farm basically got made because Garrus wanted frog lights in the tunnels or in the water streams. For going up and down.
Yeah.
Because I wanted a quick way for us to get up and down here, so...
Yeah, because, like, the other way isn't too bad, but obviously you come down the stairs, go into your house, come down the ladders, and then obviously into here. I mean, it did take me a while when I came down the thing. I always used to turn left, and I'm like, hold on a minute, that's not storage. And then I'm like, oh, yeah, it's this way. I mean, there's no issue going down the ladder, but I think, obviously now we've got all these resources and things, then it kind of makes sense to have a quick way up and down to the areas that, you need.
Yeah, I'm not sure if 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 I'm a fan of the symbol that I made on the platform up top, but
well, I quite like it. It was because in season 2, I believe, in the town there was like a symbol, so it had the LC, and it was like, oh yeah, this is it's pretty cool. And then I saw it up there, and I was like, obviously with that being a small space, you can't make the C bigger, but
right.
But I don't think it looks too bad.
Let's see here. it's nighttime.
Yeah. I went on the backup world today to try and see if I could figure out the raid farm.
Oh yeah, how'd that go?
Yeah. Uh, okay-ish. I died because obviously you need to be in survival for that to work. Um, and obviously you can't hit anything in creative without breaking it. So, there was that. But
Of course.
Vexes kept spawning, and yeah, they did kill me a
Ow.
couple of times, and it's like, well, do you know? I know how like, yeah, I did okay with the warden, but I knew he potentially was going to kill me if he saw me. Whereas at the raid farm, you don't know when the Vexes, are floating around ready to pounce on you. So it's like, yeah, I think I might just leave that for the professionals. I did read all the instructions and everything,
There we go.
but oh, nice. I decided to change things up because I've got because obviously we've got so many arrows. I mean, we've got the mob farm, we've got the skeleton spawner. So it was just like, yeah, oh no, I'll get a mending bow and have arrows. But then, it's oh, you was after your, was you after your head?
Yeah, I need a couple of heads.
Um, but yeah, that's what I did. So my death count has gone up a little bit because I was doing that. Then it went up even more last night from hoglins and piglins and all that kind of stuff. But it was funny. It was sometimes obviously you've got to watch the bigger piglins, because if you hit a baby piglin, then they're all gonna come after you.
The sad part is occasionally I miss myself doing this.
Well, on LyfCraft Season 2, I had to get help because I couldn't shoot myself. And then this time, I managed to do it. It was like I was trying to watch the arrow so that then I was more or less stood in the right place. I missed a few times, but most of the time I was like, yeah, this is alright. I managed to get my head. I think I got like a spare one as well.
Alright, I think 3 will do for my crypt.
But yeah, I'm not 100% sure on what the plan is today. I know Karis might not be able to join us because of the poor air quality that she's experiencing. Did I mean to get that out? No. Get low on food, and what do? Get my rocket box out.
Oops.
Yeah, that's not gonna help me with if I get hungry, unfortunately. Is that the is that like the new cape?
Yeah.
See, I have Bedrock Edition on my iPad, and obviously I play Java as well. Same email address.
Yeah, this is the one for if you basically owned both games before they gave you both games.
Yeah, I owned Bedrock. I played on Bedrock basically just before the Village and Pillager update came out. So, and it's been on my iPad the entire time. And then obviously, see, I don't know whether it would work the same actually, because I did migrate this account to Windows, but technically it was already on Windows because it's the same email address. So, because this was the account I had the biggest problem with because of the same email.
Right.
But maybe if I don't get one, I don't get one. You know, I've still got my migration cape. You know, but I do think they need to bring more capes for more things.
Yeah, I would like to see more capes as well. So is she gonna put another portal over here at this end city that she built?
I'm not actually sure.
Place is pretty good size.
Yeah.
Alright, where am I gonna put my grave? Out. I see you got a couple of mini U's over here.
Oh yeah. I was having a little play with it. I was like, do you know, I've not bothered with arm stands, and I was like, yeah, I know. Let's just like play a little bit. So I thought I'd do a couple of mini-me's.
So has Scotty picked out places for us, or can we just go anywhere?
I believe you can just go anywhere. I picked my place. It looks like Recoded and the Colonel have picked a place.
Scotty's got this one here in the middle. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know whose this one is.
Oh, this is the one we got from the warden, the record disc, you know,
Nice.
when we found those fragments.
Candles, please use. Okay. Brain horn, nice. Okay. So we have some blocks over here we can use. That's good.
Oh yeah, there's all sorts there.
I think I'm gonna use maybe this spot right here.
Yeah? But yeah, listening to that while Karis was still in the deep dark when everybody else logged off, it was a bit daunting because, you know, she'd be a bit like, ah! Because, you know, the warden would just periodically pop up. So listening to that disc, and then it was like, oh, this is quite interesting, yeah.
Is there a, Okay, I'm gonna borrow this workbench or the crafting table.
Oh, yeah. I've got a shulker box that I've got, like, quite a lot of crafting tables in, and I keep forgetting it's there.
Right. I do the same thing.
And then it's like later on, like I'll be like, wither bag, because it's like 4 pieces of planks, sorry, to make a crafting bench when I already had a bunch. So those 4 pieces of planks could have gone for something else. But never mind. You can never have too many crafting benches. You never know when you might want to leave one somewhere.
Okay.
I'd like to see either terracotta or concrete for the half slabs and stairs.
Yeah.
They don't have to do both, but one or the other, I think would add some.
Well, basically, I feel like pretty much every block should have.
Their own variant.
Yeah, should have those. It really doesn't seem right to not.
No, because I mean, like if you like coloured stairs, like if you wanted coloured stairs, the only way you can do that is by using wood, or you've got your greystones variants, or but what was it? But yeah, because obviously, like if people are using like white concrete, they'll tend to use quartz, and until you've got a villager trading set up, it is really expensive. I mean, flipping heck, watching old Hermitcraft episodes, and basically they would be mining the nether for like tons and tons of quartz, and it was like, wow, I'm so glad we don't have to do that.
Right.
Now, not the quartz blocks that you can't turn back into quartz if you don't use them. So it's like, so it made it even more expensive.
Let's see. I think I want to make this a little bit bigger.
Yeah, I like the look of the tree that Scott started working on, but I wouldn't have a clue about making a custom tree.
Yeah, it's definitely. It can be kind of a difficult thing to do.
Yeah.
Cobblestone there.
But now we've got copper blocks and we've got copper stairs and slabs and things. I think it's about time that iron could actually maybe have its own variants. Because, even iron doesn't stay its natural colour
Right.
forever. So it's like, well, now that mechanic is in the game, they could probably do something with iron to make it look like it's getting old, especially when it's in its block form, because I suppose it depends on how easy or difficult it is to implement into the game, because obviously iron's been in the game since forever, or a very long time anyway.
Right. Let's see. Do that, and then I like what you did with the moss or the mud and the roots.
Yeah, kind of like, because it's like, I kind of figured I needed to use a new block because I was like, well, it's like, I feel that the roots and the mud, um, it, it kind of gives that, like, I don't know, there's just something about it where for me, it was like, it kind of feels like Halloweeny, but like in the UK, it's like, our Halloween is winter, so we have all our blooming grassy areas become really muddy, and it's like
Did you use the armor stand mod for these?
I did. Um,
So the one that we have here is different than the one that I'm used to. So I have not figured out how to use that at all.
well, I basically because use flint, and then I think you right clicked, and then all these things on your hotbar would show up. And because I've got like Matica, and obviously there's a stick in the hotbar, so I had to change the Minecraft item on like Matica to a piece of string, so that I could use the stick for the armor stands. I was like, because or it was just in case I needed the stick, because I thought, well, I need to play with, everything.
Right.
I mean, I even made the bottoms of the armor stands invisible. It's like, I did try putting arms on them, but I've got like a shoulder to like a pet, my shoulders, but no actual arms. But that don't matter.
Well,
Need to learn more about that. I've seen like, is it Zombie Cleo who's done loads with armor stands, and it's like,
I'm not
whoops.
sure where I ended up down there. That could be bad.
Have a look. What did you do? Fly and not take off properly, or?
I was flying over to the ravine to grab some armor stands and some stuff. I landed in this water tunnel, and I fell in the hole that I dug.
Oh.
So there's my stuff down there.
Do you want me to go? Hold on. What? Oh, down there.
Yeah.
Right, and let's see. Let's see if.
I know there's a way into that, but I can't remember exactly where it's at.
Right. And of course I don't have a bucket of water on me. That would actually be really good. I'll just see if I've got a bucket on me, because it's let's have a look.
Okay, I've been able to get most of my stuff at the moment, but
right, I have got a bucket of water, so I will put that down the hole, and hope that your items should be alright. There's no lava or anything near it, is there?
Okay.
The hole.
I got all my stuff, but now I gotta figure out how to get out. Go ahead and put the water stream down here. There's no lava down here, and then I'll use the water to get up.
There you go. Hopefully that'll go all the way through that hole.
Yep, there it is. Good.
Oh, drop. Hold on. Hold on. I forgot I've got Frostwalker boots on. Right, hold on. I was just sorry. I didn't mean to walk over it, and I realised as soon as it turned to ice, and I was like, ah, right. I will go get another bucket of water.
It's very dark down here.
Yeah. Eeh. Right. I'll be as quick as I can.
All the torches disappeared.
Oops. Right, with the bag, stop walking over water. Because you keep... Oh, I could have gone to that bit, never mind. The awkward moment where you go all the way to the blooming ocean bit to get some water, and then you realise that there's like an infinite source near the brewing stand where the old storage used to be. And then it's like, yeah, could have done that. Right. I am going to put water down.
There we go.
And I am stepping away. I feel that's the safest option for me right now. I don't know what I thought it would, like, I thought if I broke it, it would, like, just flow, but apparently not.
Okay, you can get rid of that water now.
Yeah, well, now I know that you're all good.
Yeah. So I dug that hole because I'm putting, my plan was to put the jumping thing back in here, but I wanted to go all the way to bedrock, and it's not finished.
Is that why I could see a big pole going up with ladders on from? Oh, sorry, I didn't realise it was behind me.
Yep. Yep, that's why that's there.
I saw it and I thought, oh, why is that there?
Yeah, the intention is to put that jumping trampoline thing there, but I want to put it quite a bit farther.
Yeah.
But I also want to dress it up so it looks kind of nice. It isn't just a stone pillar stuck in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
I know that one from like at the Big Dig where you tried jumping off with a water bucket. Obviously there was so much gravel and deep slate and what do you call it? And obviously, unfortunately, you didn't quite make it with that little trick.
Right.
To be fair, I don't know. I see people doing it all of the time, but it'd be one of those things where, like, I would do it, and I would probably, you know, maybe I just need to practice, like, in ordinary situations, like, you know, like, there's a big hole, I'm about to drop in it. Oh, I'll just use my water bucket, because then it'll give me a reason to keep my water bucket on me. I tend not to, because the only time usually I need my water bucket is when I'm mining and when I'm putting out lava.
See. All right, so I need those, and let's grab a couple of pots, a couple of flowers. Gotta have some flowers at my grave.
Oh yeah, why didn't I think of that? That's me, like, oh yeah, look, I put all this, like, rooted stuff down. And I never even thought about flowers. But then, you know, obviously, as well, I didn't want to do the same as anyone else. So I was like, well, I can use, like, you know, use what I think would make her look like kind of a nice little grave area.
Dirt.
But yeah, I like this NC that Karis did.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Here's this.
Whee!
All right, let's see here.
Yeah.
Do we have any of the warped vines?
The what vines? That is a very good question. I I have been a little guilty of composting stuff like that. Is it the ones that grow up?
Yes.
Right. I will don't think there's any in storage. I think I vaguely remember where the warp forest is, so I can see if I can pick some up. Can you punch some vines, or do you need shears?
You're probably gonna need shears for that, I'm guessing.
Right. I've made some just in case. Let's see if I can remember where this oh, I don't. It's a basalt delta. It's not this. Whee! You Badlands, Ice Spike. And this is another way. There's definitely like a tunnel to it, because I remember me and Recoded was like trying to find a like a specific nether fortress, and I believe it was one in a warped forest. Oh, this one must be ouch. Oh, don't know where this goes to. Is this a dead end? This looks like it's a dead end, right? So we'll tick that one off the list for not actually going anywhere, but we'll find it. It's hard because when we found the warp forest, the tunnels were a lot narrower, so you knew it was easier to remember which way to go. But obviously, it's oh, the Nether Hub has changed since we did all that. So
Right.
but never mind. It's
I keep falling off of my casket.
oh dear.
Let's see here.
Sure, it's this way, but
And of course, it's raining as we do this.
oh yeah, it's never it's never like sun shining when you're doing doing stuff like that. It's like, oh yeah. I remember once upon a time when like if you like slept. Oh, what's this? There's a portal here and I'm not sure where it goes to. What time are we on? Oh, we're not. You blooming watch, this'll be a portal. Okay. Interesting. I'm at the bottom of a hole.
Uh-oh.
Oh. There. Somebody has been camping out near a deep dark. But I'm not actually sure if this is the one that we came to or not. I don't think it is because there are a lot of shriekers around and I can't see any wool, so right, I'm going to leave because I don't want to accidentally trigger a warden. So right, so it's not that one. Wait, I will find it eventually. It's just remembering like my bearings because we had like the smaller tunnels initially when we found the warped forest. Right, so it's not on there. See. Oh,
There's
hey, Ozzy.
us.
That's for the raid farm. I am not Synigma's place. That's the for the Guardian farm. Mushroom Village.
Ooh,
Hey, Oz.
Hey Oz, a
hi.
scary night. Ah, it's been a long time since I've done this. I'm looking for a warped forest. It's been so long since we dug these tunnels out that the bigger tunnels I know exactly where they go to, and the little tunnels I'm like following on a whim in the hope that I can find the warped forest. But I know we'd gone looking for one when before we did the Wither Skelly farm. I think it was.
I think it's. Have you gone down into the tunnels?
I'm in the tunnels, but I'm on level 115. Do I need to be lower? Oh, hold on. Is this a staircase down, or is this just the end of the road? Uh, oh, it's another tunnel.
Out in the middle of lava farm.
Ooh.
I mean, the nearest one I can remember is wow, also Hogging Farm.
Oh, yeah. Me and Karis was digging that out last night, and we both had to kill a piglin to get our elytras back because they kept pinching them, and if it wasn't them pinching your gear, it was the hoglins that were trying to get you.
I've remembered wrong. It was what's the other forest? The red one.
The crimson.
That's the one. Oh, there is a. Hello, there's a ghast. I missed him. Oh.
Oh, I feel that it's more beneficial to dig around level 105 if you want ancient debris, because I've had more luck finding ancient debris just digging an area out than I have going down to level 15
Right.
to mine for it. Oh, this is another portal. I just found a portal and I went through it, and it's above a deep dark, and I was like, oh, I don't need to go in there. There is another portal. Where does this... Oh, it's daytime, so hopefully it's not going to take me anywhere really scary. Well, I'm just guessing because I don't remember any of these. Let it catch up a minute. Okay. This is a desert, like thousands of blocks away from home, but. Right, so that's the end of the. So maybe I need to go back and then go down. Go down to a different level. I thought we'd done it on 115, but maybe we didn't. The way that I thought it initially was through the basalt delta, like that really long tunnel where the end goes off, but then it just turns a corner and then just seems to stop. So I don't know if that's something that's in the process of being dug out or not, or if it was just, you know, one of those, oh, this doesn't really go anywhere, so yeah, I'm helping Amadon find some, get some warped vines, because I know a lot of the warped and crimson stuff that I come in contact with ends up going in a composter.
Yeah, I don't think we save any of that stuff from the warped wood farm at the big dig.
No, I think that all gets turned into bone meal. And I'm not sure, but I don't think you can grow those on the Nylium either. At least as can you? You can grow most other stuff on the Nylium.
Sorry, I got distracted. What are you trying to find?
Amradon would like some warped vines for
The growing up ones.
Yep.
yeah, and I don't know if you can grow those on Nylium. I know everything else you can.
You might be able to grow a green mushroom. Do you get sometimes with that? That's how you get the red vines. You can grow a mushroom and they'd hang from that.
I am not actually sure, but can say because it might save.
Do we have a growing place? I'm near.
I'm just gonna have a look because I did bring some Nylium up here with me last night because we're seeing if what was the word? If we're seeing if we could like plant the green fungi to keep the hoglins away. You know, I think it did work. And then it was like, oh yeah, I know. Let's try.
So I used warp nylium and or no, that was warped warts. Never mind. I was there for a second. I was thinking maybe we could try to grow some on the symbol that I put up there on that platform.
No, that's don't think that's the Nether version, is it?
No.
It's just the packed blocks.
Yeah, that's just the packed blocks.
Got some
Okay, bone meal.
Nylium. And I've got some mushrooms. We'll just need to get some bone meal. So
I've got some bone meal. Where are you at?
Don't we have
just behind the map board.
Okay.
I felt that it was a bit more roomy now that all those trees have gone, so
Nope, not in that particular case.
No. Oh, there's my. Yeah, I can't remember if they do.
Yeah, maybe they don't.
It's so frustrating because I remember that I did. I think it was either me and Recoded or me. It was one of us that found the warp forest, but I can't remember. I think it's thrown me off since.
Okay, I'm looking at the map. I can tell you where one is.
Oh.
Minus 58 of X minus 58 Z for 483
Right.
is where it starts, or nearest from 00.
Right.
That's a bit south, is it?
Oh. Wasting my
Almost directly south of us. Yeah, I think it's the nearest one.
Okay, I'll see if I can find out. I might go on the lower tunnels because something tells me. See, I can't remember. I'm sure our portal has always. No, the portals did get moved up. So yes, oh yes, I need to go. Oh dear. Yes, I need to go down.
Why don't you fly out from the side of the bit you've dug out? Because that looked like it was open.
Ow! Go away. Right, so that's. Right. Ouch. Right. So. Don't do flying very much in the nether, but
Yeah, it's a mess in the nether. Down. And up. Ooh, Piggling thing.
uh-oh. That's the basalt delta. That's something. Ah, there you are.
Yeah. This is the wrong Z, I believe.
Yeah, possibly. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah! Phew.
Yep, that's a dead end.
Right. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Right. Splat.
Oh dear.
Yes.
You okay? Do you know what your coordinates were?
Yeah, I do know what my coords are.
Are they over
168.
lava?
That no, not over lava. Splatted on the ground. I'm not near any lava, so that's a bonus. But X168, Z85, and I'm on level 46.
Repeat those again.
168 on the X, and
45 and
85 on the Z, 46 on the Y. Whoops. That was just gonna happen. Nice little splat there. Right. I will see if. No, I don't think I had loads and loads of stuff on me, so. Where's... Right. Let's get
that way.
some food. Yeah, I didn't help myself because I did unfortunately hit a few things before I splatted. I tried to recover, but it was just like.
I have, however, found the warped forest.
Oh, nice.
Let me gather some vines while I'm here.
Well, if you found the warped forest, it's so like hard because obviously like since I last went in the nether, or not since I last went in the nether, but obviously in the beginning we had all those tunnels. And it's all changed because we've done done a lot in there that I like completely lost my sense of direction. Not that I really had much of one anyway, but uh,
That doesn't work. Where am I? 165, 183. That's miles away. Let's go in up. Oh, they go. No, that's right. 168. You said 168 on the X.
hold on. Let me. Yeah, 168 on the X.
Okay, and I need that to go down.
I did take a screenshot just in case. It's just like, yeah, because I'll forget where it was.
Flounder here? No. Ah, it's a wall. Back at 0, 0.
See. It's that way somewhere. Seeing if I can get my bearings and figure out. Right, do I dare die again? What, my last elytra? But I suppose YOLO.
Okay, it's not worth you guys dying multiple times for.
Well, to be fair, Karis is nearly in like triple digits. So
Trying to catch up?
well, last season, I avoided dying. This time, think I'm getting to a point of where, yeah, do you know what? I don't mind. So it'd be. Not that.
I found your stuff.
Oh, you have?
Yeah. I should make just quickly, I guess then.
Nice. Alright, and.
There's an elytra, definitely.
Hmm?
I've got a lot of stuff, but also the nice stuff at the moment.
Oh, wow.
Sweet.
Um,
You were carrying a totem.
Yeah, fireworks were in offhand, totem was nowhere in my hotbar. Yeah, I definitely need to organise stuff better. So my totem probably should go on my hotbar, or maybe I should have my rockets just on my hotbar, and then. But I died because I went splat a couple of times because I was moving my rockets from another part of my inventory into my offhand, which made me realise my rockets need to be in my hotbar.
There's no Fiji bear.
Oh
So,
yeah. Aha, that's where I need to
So the
be.
easiest way to get here is when I dig the tunnel through. Let's do a quick. Yeah, here we go. So if you come down,
Right.
interesting, towards the to the Blaze Farm.
Right. Right, hold on just a moment. Right. Aha. Yes. Woohoo! Do you know the easiest way of like then, because obviously you was having trouble finding my stuff, so I was going to go and help, and then when you said about going down towards the Blaze Farm, I was like, all right, yeah, and then I just looked for the great big circle. Hi.
Yeah. Hi. I think this is the way. Probably. At least for a temporary way out or way up.
Yeah.
Aye, that looks at that. This way.
Oh. This is interesting.
Yep. Oh, hello, friends.
I forgot to bring weapons. I think the nearest I've got is a.
He's probably going to be annoyed at me. He's still done it. And then down here is where I put the chest.
Oh, nice.
Look out, that's Piggling.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Maybe some of my stuff mixed in there, so I don't know. Whatever.
I'll see what I can pick up, and we can always like. Right. That is everything I can pick up. So.
Okay.
But obviously, yeah, this probably would be handy. Maybe next time, for in case I die, have ender chests on me, and or I should have brought an ender chest with me, and then I could have put all my items in a shulker. But never mind. Funny how you get the afterthought of, oh, maybe I should do that. You know, in the event that you've died, as opposed to before. Never mind.
Hello. Jesus, guys.
Tell me about it. I mean, the funny thing is, like last night, a bunch of like you mine like gold, and the like piglins are like, surprise! We'll just like come after you because you've just mined some of our gold up. I mean, I think I got
My
killed
ender
by one.
chest.
Yeah. We were just going in, going in the chests and that lot, and the blooming piglins are like, right, I'm just gonna show my sword or pull my crossbow, and it's like, really? Right. Let's have a look. Don't.
Dawn's over at the wasn't it?
I'm over at the graveyard. I accidentally created a mushroom tree that went a little high.
Whoops. That's the thing with some of you. It's hard to predict.
Your inventory is full.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Fairly, reasonably.
At least it wasn't far down.
There you go.
Ah, thank you. Make a little extra.
On the plus side, at least I had spares of stuff.
Do you need a bucket of water? Golden carrots?
I can't remember how many golden carrots I had before I went flying in the
Neither
nether.
can. It was.
Did
I had
you-
something of less than a stack, so I've now got something less than a stack. So whatever.
I definitely don't remember having any golden apples on me, so would you like them back? I'm pretty sure
Okay,
they
yeah,
might be yours.
That seems like something I'd carry around and forget to use.
Yep.
Don't think there's anything else, unless you had spruce logs, but or a shield.
I might have had the shield in because again it's something else I carry around with me and it's never in an appropriate place. It's like, oh yeah, look.
Oh, there is a definite frog wanting to get out of the water going on here.
Oh yeah. Oh. Right, there we go. I need to stop standing on water with frostwalker boots. Probably should
Yeah,
get
it's an
some
issue.
depth strider boots and then just have my frostwalker for the nether in case I come across any magma blocks, although I don't think that's going to happen at this area that we're digging.
What do I do with these? I mean, technically. Might be better. Fences.
Oh, I like the little secret entrance into Enigma's place.
Oh yeah, it's very secret.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you ever seen that? Well, there's a sign that somewhere on the roads around south of England, somewhere, I can't remember exactly where, it says secret underground bunker.
Oh, so
'Cause
basically,
it was once a secret underground bunker, but now it's a show secret underground bunker.
ah,
It was where the government went during World War II.
so secret that everybody knows where it is.
Well, they know now because they put a signpost up to it, but yeah, it wasn't supposed to be common knowledge back then.
And I was going to say that even by their standards, that would have been a bit silly to have done.
That's wrong. That's better.
Not so odd now. It was before I splattered in the Nether. I had 21 deaths, and you and Amadon are on
We're on
10
evens.
and 12. Yeah, so it was like, oh yeah, well, it can't be odd. Yeah, I'm odd with the amount because obviously I've had more deaths than you two, but it's like, well, we're all on evens now, so although to be fair, if I'd had a choice, it wouldn't have been the Nether. I would have gone splat in.
Yeah.
Alright, I think my gravesite is finished. I'm not sure I'm real happy with the nether tree that I built, but everyone I tried to get doing natural just kept going like way up to the top, so it's like, yeah.
Yeah, it's because it encounters so any blocks around it, it sort of takes that into account. I mean, I've tried doing the nether trees in an underwater base, and I was so annoyed every time I had to go on top of it, take the glass out and stuff, just to remove the warp stuff, because that would grow through the glass. It wouldn't move it or anything, but it would just grow through it, and it was just like,
And I didn't want it to go up right into the dead tree because I don't want to interfere with the dead tree.
No. Yeah.
So.
I haven't really picked a place yet, so I don't know, maybe down here. Stand everyone into silence, I see.
Pardon?
Stand everyone into silence.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Am I losing connection?
No, it's not really something you do every day, is it? Pick your resting place.
Right.
You're really rich, you do. And royalty.
Yeah, I would imagine. Yeah.
I mean, in real life, I kind of know what's going to happen with me because I've already written my will. So, not that I expect it to be used anytime soon, but
No, but it's one of them where it's good to have a plan in place.
There's my rockets. Well, do you guys have any projects you'd like to help work on, or?
I'm just trying to. Well, I don't know. It depends on how everybody feels about hoglins, and piglins as well. Because there's that area that
Well,
me and Karis have been digging out, but I can't remember what level she said. Because I did say, is it going down to bedrock? And
hoglins turn into bacon, so.
yeah, that is true. I mean, because I've got a flame bow, you know, like no fuel needed.
You can't go wrong with bacon.
No. Says me that's, you know, got a bunch of golden
What the
carrots.
Canadians did, though. Perhaps they only make sense to people who've lived in America, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Canadian bacon is a different thing. It's round and comes in circles.
Goes really good on pizza.
It's like large pepperoni, is that what you're saying?
Basically. Well, when you get a meat lover's pizza, it's got sausage, Canadian bacon, and usually some other meats, pepperoni, and usually about 4 or 5 different types of meats on it.
Yeah, this lava farm was only like along this wall with these cauldrons, and then Karis went near the deep dark to get a bunch of dripstone. I did say I could go to Master Swirls because Master Swirl I think is above some form of dripstone cave, and I just see Shrieker. It's like, oh, so she was quite close to the deep dark. That's where you are. Those in there.
Oh my, that's these vines can go pretty high.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think when they first come out, Recoded had built a gold farm on LyfCraft Season 2 and used those very vines. And a lot of the time, I would walk up them. You could guarantee, I don't know, I obviously pressed something I shouldn't have done because I kept falling off them. And so then it got turned to scaffolding, to which a zombie just decided to spawn on and knock me off as I was on my way down. But yeah, we have a lot of we will have a lot of nether brick by the time they've finished. I have left
small pigling child.
Oh yeah, I have left areas of gold because every time I've gone to try and mine them, there's been too many piglins. I can deal with 1 or 2. There is a zombie piglin spawner.
Yeah, I saw.
Although to be fair, that's actually quite good to have, because then that means
I don't know if it'll be as efficient as
a gold farm.
Yeah,
no.
The spawners are quite slow when you get down to it.
Yeah, because the spawners are more like early game, and then obviously as you progress, like your Enderman farm obviously is good for XP. Guardian farm are also really good for XP. You know, that's if you want it to be XP giveaway.
Where are you guys digging at? I think I found it.
It's like under the floor.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Ow.
I think if I remember rightly, it potentially might be we're digging to where the bottom of that like little makeshift staircase is.
Okay.
I think. Oi,
You'll
go
find some
away, you
gold.
petulant child. Um, but yeah, Karis has done the staircase down there, so I think maybe that could be where we might be digging to. Go away. Right. Any adult piglins around?
There's a whole load over to the one side.
Ow! Ow!
Oh yeah, don't get stuck in a hole with them. There we go.
Oh, can I steal an arrow off of you with her?
Yeah.
I just need one.
There you go.
They get very angry a second ago.
Thank you.
Did what get very
I
angry?
heard angry noises when you broke the gold, but I don't know.
Oh, it might be, but piglins will be reluctant to go to us while those zombie piglins are there.
Zombie piglin friends.
We've got a child here carrying some gold. Oof, close.
Enjoying walks and playing. Walk within 50 kilometers. Nice.
Thank you. It's not so bad now, because
Oh,
now there's... Hi!
world's most reliable shoes. Nice.
Well, you didn't stay very angry very long, did you? Not that I'm complaining. But yeah, well, earlier it was just I was actually deliberately leaving the gold because to be watching for piglins getting aggro and hoglins coming after you all at the same time was it was too much to watch in one go. So now it's not too bad because you know there's other well, there's other distractions. You know, people might open chests and
Yeah, I'm afraid to open a shulker box.
I went upstairs to do it.
yes, the odd pig. It's mostly the little ones though, but the odd piglin does go up there, but it is like a rare thing. Right. Shall I break this spawner? Or do we want to keep it for a little bit while...
I don't know, you can leave it. But if you want to have piglins around, it might be useful. Zombie piglins for a while.
Yeah, because...
Then they keep the...
Because then it...
I don't think we're going to do anything with it.
No. No, I was asking just while we were digging like this out. Because then when it becomes like useless, then we're like, oh yeah, well let's get rid of it now. Because obviously the lower down you go, that won't work anyway. Whee. You. So cool when you just hit the little hoglins because they just run away and they don't bother with you anymore after that. Whereas the adult ones are a pain. They're like, oh no, we're gonna keep going. Go away. Thank you.
We're going to build the walls around this then, at the same...
I am not sure. don't know if Karis is Karis said something about using glass. Well, yeah, that's actually a good point. Although I got some emeralds from the
Ooh.
raid farm. There was a shulker, so I'll get trading for more glass. Oh, things are glowing off in the distance. Go away. Thank you.
Too late. My friend, too late. I thought I'd kept a big enough step, but apparently I haven't.
Oops. Yeah, I was doing that earlier. I was like, the hoglins can't get me because I'm like this high, and they'd found like an area of where they could get up to me, and I was like, whoops.
Very pork. Now I have trichinosis.
Oh, yeah, hole.
Okay, big fight going on.
Ah, that's. I've seen a couple of the
Have you seen them dancing?
Piglet. Yeah. I've seen it twice now. I was like, oh, the time that's been in the game, and I've only just seen it. It's like, you know. It's pretty awesome when, you know, they take down a hoglin and then you just see them there with a little dance.
Yeah.
My biggest concern is accidentally hitting one of the piglins while I'm trying to shoot a hoglin.
Yeah. I had to watch it last night because obviously baby piglin. I think it was a baby piglin. I think it was Karis's elytra that the baby had picked up, and wow, how many?
Did you?
Yeah, so I killed a baby, but I was obviously watching for piglins because I know that they don't like it. Am I gonna die again? Bow. That's actually cool. Just like, I had a few hoglins after me, and now the piglins are chasing this hoglin around.
I need to go back up top for a second because I gotta let my dog back in.
Okay. Whee. Oh, hello, lava.
Hello, lava, my old friend.
Yeah, I've had a few that's been like sort of face level, and that was foot level, and you know, I was just like, you know, because obviously netherrack being insta-mine, it's like too easy to just keep walking, and it's like, you know.
I remember on some Cosmos server, I was coming back, digging a way back from my base. It was quite a long one, through the nether. I was just belting along doing the too wide thing, and then I ran into over a lava lake, and there was nothing underneath my feet.
Ooh.
It went straight down.
Thing is, though, you learn, don't you? Like once you've done it once, it's like, you know, oh well, maybe I'll do some sneaking so that then, yeah, it's hard. I've seen people stream before, and some people will ask, well, why are you sneaking? And it's like, well, because then if there's a hole in the middle of the nether,
Right.
I'm not going to fall into it.
There's a hole in the nether, dear Liza, dear Liza.
But it makes sense. But as well, like that little trick is good if you're mining, especially if you need to mine on a certain level for like a certain ore, because obviously you can have big drops. So now if you're in a cave, that little trick kind of comes in handy. But then having said that, when you're early game, you're not really going to be mining that quickly, especially if
I
you
didn't
get
last long, did it, Mr. Piggling? You killed him. Now you're back on me.
There's a group of piglins up here.
up on the
Up at the smelter. Ouch!
they obviously.
Ah!
Fall in the hole.
Oh, I'm a dead man.
Huh?
What are you doing? Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that's bad.
You all right?
Here's now.
Ah,
How's your health?
Not too bad.
Good. Good.
I just need to eat. That was kind of close. I backed up into the hole trying to get away from everybody.
Yeah, the holes are tricky.
yeah.
And trying to circle while avoiding them is you gotta remember there might be one behind you. Indeed, indeed. Oh,
Are we leaving the center pillar for now?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
As we.
Oh, I see it's got a ladder on it.
I keep wondering whether it's probably going to be better to change choice of block from netherrack to something else for the ladders, because obviously the netherrack is so easy to break. Oh, great, of course you've seen me.
Okay.
See, it's quite funny because we've got 3 mobs to watch. Obviously, the hoglins go for you. You've got to watch for the piglins, because if you hit them or mine up their gold, they come for you. But then obviously you've also got the zombie pigmen, zombie piglins, because of the spawner. But then they're handy to have, so that then if you are mining up gold, if they happen to be in the proximity, then the piglin won't go for you, because they're too scared of the zombie piglin.
Oh, just what I need lava for me to fall into.
Pull again. Whee!
Oh. Thanks, guys. bunch of piglins went after a hoglin that was chasing me.
It's so good when that happens. It's like, yeah, this is alright. The piglins are alright until you open a chest or mine the gold.
I see that spawner is not disabled.
No, I did put a torch on it, but I don't think
I think that works.
no, I don't think it does, because I think zombie piglins can basically spawn in any light level. But I've just done it so that then, you know, if well, we don't have to worry if we mine up the piglins gold. Hopefully we've got like zombie piglins around us when we do, so that then the actual piglins will be reluctant to come chasing after us, because they'll just be scared away again.
I go repair my axe.
Yeah. Realised today that netherrack is really good at destroying your durability. On
Yeah, you
your...
go through it so quickly, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's because obviously netherrack is so quick to break that obviously it seems like it wears down your pick a lot quicker than what anything else does.
Wow, that's a drop.
Yeah. And the funniest thing is it's inside our little hub thing. Yeah, that probably isn't a good idea. Never stand on a block that you're going to mine out under your feet. Just in case.
Oops.
You think
I was lucky because it was a tree, but you know, it could have been like, because nether trees sometimes can be a bit smaller, you know, because it would have just been my luck. It would have, like, because I've seen floating trees in the nether, you know, like where you just see a random tree just up in the air, and it's like, so I'm kind of glad that wasn't one of those. But yeah, I think one of the reasons for digging this out is maybe to give us a bit of a break if we're on the bedrock roof. I know obviously things can still spawn on like areas that are spawnable, especially if we're within a certain amount of blocks. But I think the idea was to reduce mob spawning so close to us. Oh. Well, somebody's left a shulker open.
So lazy.
Yeah, I know. It's a very strange glitch. Like,
Mm.
and it's like on one screen it might be open, and on somebody else's screen it's like it looks closed to me. You know.
Aha. Hello, lava.
Oh, this guy's gonna get mad because I'm gonna open up shulker boxes. Guess we're gonna have to get
I don't even
ready.
know what shulker boxes are. As if they've been to the end. And
I know,
filled
innit?
them.
As if they've done the hard work to accumulate those shulker boxes. I've never seen any of them AFKing at the shulker farm.
Oh,
Really?
mine. Do this the cheeky way.
Excuse me, you don't all have to get involved. Thank you.
Everybody saw that?
I saw nothing. I was too busy trying to fight 3 hoglins off me. And why is it baby ones are always so annoying? Go away.
They're just trying to say hello.
There are other ways, you know, say hello. You don't have to, like...
They just want a hug.
Stealing all my gold.
So that's another thing
Oh,
I've
now he's
noticed.
angry. You can take one to the face. Okay, got my gold back. Is there a lot of them somewhere? Because I keep hearing them shouting.
Oh,
You've already got one, you little greedy beggar.
they- sounded like there was a whole mess of them somewhere.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't see them. I'm doing the tweak.
there is... Yeah, there's not many, though. I was going to say there is a couple on the nether roof, but it's just some...
Looks like there's a bunch of them chasing a hoglin, but that's over there. Huh. Maybe they all just disappeared, but
Yeah,
Like,
could
it was
be.
like a chorus of annoyed piglins.
right? It was like right over here somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, you two babies. Yeah, you are. Well, you run away when I hit you then, won't I? I feel like that sends a bad message.
Maybe, you know, tad bit.
If we're not immediately destroying the spawner,
Yeah?
are we still taking down the...
Yeah. I'd take the nether brick. got gold to mine, and there is all these piglins.
What I did was I pillared up above the gold and then broke it from above, and they weren't too bothered. And then one of them tried to shoot me off. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Swings and roundabouts on that system.
Yeah.
Go away. Oh boy, that was close. A load of zombie pigmen spawned just in front of me as I was poking at the baby.
I have nightmares of those guys.
You know, I think a lot of these mobs have just been added just to simply annoy us. It's like, oh look, let's make them wander on aimlessly in front of your pickaxe or a weapon if you're, you know, trying to kill something else. The amount of times I've had things just walk in front of my pickaxe and I'm like, oh, that was so close. Especially like zombie pigmen, because obviously they're, you know, they proper get aggro if you hit them. It's like, oh no.
Get angry at me, but then run away from the zombie pigman, eh? Yeah.
That's the like advantage of having them.
Man, you got a nice shiny crossbow. Can I have it? We trade me some of this ore for that.
You.
For heaven's sake.
Oh.
Do you mind just not walking in front of my pick? I nearly like took you out, and then all your mates would have come and chased me. Wouldn't have been good.
What? You looking at? You little brown shorts.
I was getting attacked by a herd of bacon.
Herd of bacon. Yeah, it definitely seemed like a good idea. But now I find myself nearly hitting zombie piglins because of what they just keep walking in the way of my pick. But then if they weren't doing it, there'd be another mob that did it and would just get aggro anyway, so...
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I made some angry. I hit some gold.
Oops. That's how you do it. I just heard a bunch of piglins getting angry, but they couldn't come for me because of the zombified. Ah, some down here is there. Oh no, you're baby ones. Oh, but you're not.
Pew. I'm out of all my special arrows. I've only got the boring ones left.
Oh, can't make them glow anymore then.
Yeah. Hey, there's a piglin riding a hoglin. That's cute.
There's a advancement
It's going to
for.
attack me. That's not so cute. Let's go off so I can kill them both.
I found out last night that there's an advancement for hitting a baby piglin on a baby hoglin.
Is that?
It's called Giddy Up.
Oh, yes. Yeah,
Okay.
I had to kill his daddy, though. Well, that'll teach him.
Ah.
I mean, not really, because he won't learn anything because he's dead. But
Hopefully it'll teach his friends.
Okay, now that I killed you, did you drop your nice shiny crossbow? Of course not.
let me pickaxe you a question. Okay, that could be fun. In the bomb. There's a hoglin harassing a zombie piglin into a corner.
Ooh.
What?
Ooh.
What? What?
Right. I need. Go away. Oh, really? Can you, like, disappear somewhere so that then I can open the ender chest that you're standing on?
I'm guessing that's a no.
Yeah, well, I was kind of thinking, right, I need to repair my pick, but I need to get... I need to get to my ender chest because I would prefer to go to the end wearing my pumpkin hat because, you know, I've had one death in the nether today. I don't particularly want another death in the end. Of course you're going to come for me. I haven't got all day to be waiting for you to move. Thank you. Ah. Well, your mate's a bit silly because he didn't even realise. Where is... Wow. I reckon I might have to get some... Consider getting enchantments for my gold helmets so that then when I'm killing things I'll get XP and they'll mend. At the moment I keep having to replace said gold helmet because I realise when it's so badly damaged when it breaks. And then I'm like, oh.
There's an achievement for breaking everything.
Oh, is there? I'll have to have a look at, like, I won't, like, I'll never, well, I don't know, it just depends. If I get enough netherite stuff, then, you know, then I'm pretty sure there'd be an achievement for breaking, like, every, like, tool or weapon in every, yeah. I need to get some more netherite.
Achievement for hitting mobs with every axe, as well as every shovel.
Oh.
That floats your boat.
Yeah, one of these days I want to go on an achievement hunt.
Ah, nicely done. Yeah, see, I forget what advancements I've done because of obviously mini life, and I'd done quite a few on there, but I don't think I'd done as many as what I've got now. I mean, on mini life, I get things like, you know, riding around in a minecart, and I'd just like literally be in my building just riding around in the minecart. So it's like, well, maybe we should just build like some kind of train station or something, you know, so that then we can all get the advancement and see the scenery at the same time, so we're not going round in circles. Well, I don't know if we've gone that far out yet, because I can't remember. Like, I think it's a similar one to your where am I going? It's a similar one to like walking, swimming. So you like walk so far and you get the achievement. I think it's the same with the minecart one. But then I suppose it depends what Mojang announce for the next big update.
Right.
See, it's one of those where, you know, I suppose if it's not something that massively affects the overworld, and obviously it depends what, you know, everybody wants to do, we could always keep this world.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously...
I mean, nobody's really significantly built a base.
No, Scott has. I think Enigma is in the process of...
Although I've got the idea for one.
I've got some plans for an overworld nether fortress that's to the west of here.
Yeah, I was thinking about using Lightmatica to capture an ancient city and then rebuilding it on the surface. And
nice.
and making it making it whole.
You couldn't do the be difficult to do the true fake portal that they have because you can't move those blocks.
Right.
Yeah.
In one sense, I get it, but in another sense, it is a bit of a shame that you can't, because, you know, the reinforced deep slate is
Very nice,
but
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, where is the Ender?
I mean, I assume they've done it for a reason, not just to be dicks about it.
Yeah, I think it could be maybe they've got ideas for some kind of new dimension or something like that. So they've got that in there now, so they don't have to put that in later. They just have to. The Ender is. I'm just trying to think which way you'd follow the end stone, and then it'll be on your right hand side. Yeah, I was trying to think which direction it was. I was like,
right. I've gotten to the end, but
well, it's immediately behind you then when you arrive.
Oh,
yeah,
there it is. There it
Turn
is.
around and look down.
Yeah, you go down the water.
There it is.
Too late to save him, I'm afraid. The Hoglin got him.
There we go.
I tried. I tried my best, young Piglin, but it was not to be. Oh, just walked through Recoded's dog.
Oh.
left a chest open up here.
Yeah, I noticed that. I did try closing it, but
Okay. Apparently.
until somebody else looks and it's like, no, you left it open.
Goes to me. That's all that matters. Yes, I can look away from the ladder, hold myself here, with a totem in my left hand and eat food in my right, but somehow manage to survive.
Oh,
It's
that's
very weird that you can do that. But if you try and eat when you're walking, it'll almost slow you down.
oh,
Not all inconsistent. Right, try again.
a bit.
Sorry, you were saying we're doing this to make less spawns upstairs.
I think that's one of the reasons, and I think Karis said it'd be yeah, that was one of the reasons, so that because then the mobs are further away from us. But obviously I know that if the flying machine is running and we're not next to it, the spawn still can happen.
Okay.
Ooh. Haha. Feel the wrath of my axe. Of course. You stupid hoglins, you nearly made me hit a... I'm sure his parents wouldn't have been happy if I did. Yeah. Well, if we didn't have golden carrots, we definitely wouldn't be short of food. Ah, you can go away. Don't be pushing me off. I was gonna shoot at him then until Piggling just walked in the way. It's like, oh yeah, surprise!
Okay. No, there's two piglins on a hoglin over here. No, they're coming for me. They've given up. He took one. Run away, run away.
Run away!
There's one down there. Oh, they're stuck. Whoa! What are you doing, child? Some kids down there.
They've obviously just like kind of fallen off the edge and was like, oh well,
Yeah.
we'll just hang out here, you know. Whee. Yeah, I think less spawns was one of the reasons.
If you take it more than 128 away, then that would mean more spawns, actually.
I can't remember what.
Not taking it that far.
No, I think we're just. If I remember rightly, I think we're taking it to where the bottom of that staircase over there goes down to.
Oh, oh,
Are you alright?
yeah. I had some friends greet me at the stairs.
Yeah, that's nice of them.
They're still following me. Okay, why is he angry at me?
You're not wearing any gold.
Oh, I had some on.
Maybe your hat
My-
broke?
Yeah, that can.
It must
So you're looking,
it must have broke.
you fall in that hole again.
There is 6 pieces of gold in
Yeah,
the chest near where the shulkers are, where you put your.
I just
balls and
need to
stuff.
get up there. Of course, I brought one with me.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Hat. Yeah, it must have broke.
Yeah, I had that. It's the Hoglins have got so much power that you know.
I was wearing one when I left the end.
Go away. Thank you. So nice that you can do as you're told once in a while.
Yeah, I see you're mad at me.
Well,
Now you're dead.
Die mad, as the saying goes.
I keep. I mean, we'll find out in a week, but I keep wondering what what they might bring to Minecraft for their next update. I don't think, even if it's like, even if we don't get one towards the end of this year, I don't think it's gonna sound as big when they announce it. But to be fair, that's probably a good thing. Then
Yeah.
nothing gets left out that was announced to be in. I think there was a little bit what's the word? There was a little bit over enthusiastic that they could get all that into the game during a pandemic when,
They've done it a
To be
few times now, where they've showed things that I don't think were necessarily meant to be promises that, hey, you're going to get this on this particular update. Everybody took it that way, and then
yeah, that was with the showed the birch forest was it a concept art, or, and basically because they showed that, a lot of people were like, oh, they promised us a birch forest, and I thought, well, I don't remember hearing anything about. I saw like the artwork for it, but I didn't take it as, oh, that's definitely going to be in the update. But obviously some people, did, and was massively disappointed when they realised it wasn't going to be in the game. I think when they have these like ideas of what's coming into the game, I think they tend to overshare a little bit, because they're obviously excited to see it come into the game, especially once they've been working on it for so long. But it's like the Nether. Go away. It's like the Nether update. I mean, we got the Basalt Delta that we didn't know we was getting, and then obviously the Piggling Brutes, we didn't know they was coming in. So they did keep a few surprises from us, but then when it was like the cave update, it's like they held nothing back, and then obviously they couldn't add it in because the
I think the things that I would like to see most are slabs and stairs for pretty much every block. Slabs, stairs, and walls for every block that doesn't have one.
yeah.
And then I would like to see a stone grinder added where you could take, say, walls and slabs and stuff that you've made and grind them up to either get gravel or even go as far as taking gravel to make sand out of it.
Yeah. This is stuff to do
Because,
that for now.
I mean, if you could create sand with a stone grinder, you know, that would be amazing.
I definitely think though also it would be good to see something for like wood, because obviously you've got the type of wood with no like ends on, so it doesn't look like it's like a proper log, so it's covered on all sides. Obviously, you know, that is really expensive, so it'd be good to see some kind of log cutter like you've got the stone cutter, so you know you could, but it also that's handy for stairs as well anyway, because obviously stairs are like expensive using the crafting table.
Yeah.
But for wood it's the only option. I think like, because you know, I was pretty sure that once I'd done all these other updates that the end update would maybe come, but now I'm not so sure. Something tells me that they might be working on actually getting things in the game that got postponed or pushed back because of, you know, of their overestimation of, you know, how much work it was actually going to be.
Yeah. I'd also like to see craft. I know it's kind of far fetched. I don't think they'll ever actually do it, but I'd love to see craftable furniture.
Yeah. Which again would, you know, would if that. Like if obviously stairs and slabs were like added for every block variant, then then there'd be kind of a better way to make it if they didn't add it into the game. So because then you could have different styles. Will you go away, silly hoglin? Ooh, ow.
I mean, craftable furniture could create a whole new industry of craftable items. Because, like,
Yeah.
you know, you could take and add wood and wool to a particular, you know, to whatever tool and create, like, padded chairs of different colors.
Yeah. See, if I remember rightly, there's do you mind? There's a terracotta block that you can't get from the mesa, but you can only get from trading with villagers. I can't remember what colour it is. I don't know if it's just one or if there's a couple. But, you know, I do think, you know, like any block that you can potentially trade for, it should be in the game so you could get it naturally as well. So you've got the option there.
And they need to make wandering traders actually useful.
Well, yeah. I mean, no offense, but it's so easy to get fish in a bucket. Why do you need to be offered that? You know, like, like if I want fish, I can take my own bucket, and you know.
Their uselessness is their charm, though.
Thing is that, like, yeah, they are kind of useless, but at the same time, you know, they bring llamas with them, and then, you know, we get leads. You know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I suppose you can get free leads with them because you can just kill them all the time, but I don't think.
You don't need to kill them, you monsters.
but that's how
If you persuade them to get too far away from the llamas, they will break the lead.
But it's funner just to kill them because then you also get their head.
Well, I do actually tend to I might kill the actual wandering trader, which I did recently, and then the llama wouldn't stop spitting at me. But I didn't kill him. I waited till he calmed down. But well, I didn't. I put him with the rest of the animals near the cactus farm. It's like, well, you know, just in case anybody wants llamas.
Basically,
yeah.
My policy on the wandering trader is if it doesn't have drip leaf, it's dead.
Yeah, but like
what
drip
about
leaf,
werewolves and leads? What if he's allergic to drip leaf?
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
Too bad. Stay away from me then. I'm gonna introduce you to my very sharp sword.
You put a sign up? You need to know if they can read?
Oh, dear me. I think sometimes, like, I have started on like Mind the Lava on single player worlds before, where you're in like a gigantic biome, like ridiculously big. So in that respect, sometimes a wandering trader can be useful because it might have things that you can't, you know, find your way out of, especially if you're in an area of where, you know, it's like the terrain is, you know, very difficult to get over, you know, so I feel that, you know, the wandering trader can be good in those circumstances.
I suppose if you're stuck in like a giant jungle.
I mean, could you imagine being stuck in the Badlands? It's like, yeah, you would have access to wood, but apart from the fact that you would maybe kill like zombies and, you know, the fact you could eat rotten flesh, there isn't really a lot of food in the mind you, I actually don't think the wandering trader sells food, does he? No. Oh. No, I realised after...
Unless you add a cannibalism mod, I guess. You can eat the villagers.
Yeah. But I think it would be...
Have him sell enchanting books, random enchanting books.
Oh, we already have librarians who are bad enough for the randomness.
Yeah.
Make things worse.
Well, they seem to not like the idea of us torturing villagers all the time to get the books. So that
they've stopped us killing villagers to get books, because remember it was the librarian would turn up and we'd only have one set of trades. But I don't know that the current system is any more fun.
Well, I recently saw right, let me get this right. Sly Slime and I think it was King Bee Dog that went on the Hermitcraft server and had a look around, and they was having like a discussion, and both of like King Bee Dog says he hates that people will re-roll the villagers to try and get good trades, and you know, Sly Slime was very much like, well, you know, if there was a fun way to do it, because you know, he said it's a bit like it is boring. Like when you're doing it, it's one of the most boring things to do, but at the same time, you want these good books that you know that you can get. So you know,
I
and
mean, my thinking is that you should be able to train the villagers.
yeah.
You can find the book out in the wild, and you can come back and give it to a villager, and he'll learn to sell that book to you.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. It would give you a reason to go out and explore and find books. And the more books you find, and just keep adding books until you get like 1 or 2 villagers that has like the majority of the books.
Yeah, I think because then people that like me, I'm one of those people that don't tend to go out exploring, because it's like, well, if I find a village, then I know I can just do what I need to do. Like, just need 2 villagers to breed, and then they'll be anything I want them to be. You know, so in that respect, it's too easy to, like, in a way, discourage people from going out and exploring. Whereas if you had to have, like, the book to give it to the villager for them to learn that, then, you know, then it would encourage you to go out more rather than sitting there oh wow, the piglins are doing a little dance.
Yeah, I actually kind of like that idea where you just go out and explore, find books, and then can train, basically give them to the villager, and they learn how to sell you that book.
Yeah, rather than you just stick a workstation in front of you, they walk to it, and then it's like, oh look, I'm going to send you a mending book for.
You could take that concept and apply it to all of the villagers, really.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
If you bring back diamond armor to an armorer, and then that's how he learns to make diamond armor.
Yeah.
Oh. It was an accident.
Oh, it's fairly easy to make diamond armor, so I don't know if that's that interesting.
It is kind of nice having a villager that knows how to make it so you can get it cheap. You know, because inevitably you're going to die and lose it. And
I mean, it could be they do make enchanted versions, so maybe you bring back a particularly enchanted version. But then again, you can make those as well. I mean, it's got flaws, I think, but the librarian thing, I think, is because the book is a.
Yeah, because
the books are not available without outside of treasure. Then you can't. You can. It might have to limit how the enchanting table works, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe there's books you can only get by exploring.
Oh, they have added those recently. We got the Swift Sneak you can only get in.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, but with this concept, you go out and you find the Swift Sneak, give it to a villager, and then that villager can make more of those.
I mean, they could obviously make some of them not work that way, and you always have to go out and find them. If they wanted to keep that element of game in. But I do think at least replacing the ones that you can get through villages at the moment with something that's less on breaking this block until you give me what I want would be a huge benefit.
Yeah, it's like like with the masons, because like them as an example, they sell like different types of terracotta, but you don't know what type of terracotta they're going to sell. I think, is it till you've unlocked them, is
Yeah,
it
7 levels up.
expert or something? But obviously, like, most people will have masons for quartz blocks because it's easier to get quartz blocks from the village. I mean, you'd need a lot of them to get quartz because they only sell like 12 at a time, but you know, in that respect, it's kind of a bit better than coming into the nether and, you know, mining loads of quartz when some of that quartz could have gone to some, you know, nice little
Well, redstone.
redstone thing. Whereas, you know, you don't want to be like wasting it on making blocks, especially, you know, when you've got another way of getting it. But yeah, I do think that the librarians, it is too easy. And I mean, I've never used it myself, but I have seen that other people have. But the whole zombifying and curing them, I think there should be like a limit. So
on Ramblecraft, my trading hall is basically designed so that it's got zombies built into it, so I can always dunk my villagers and
yeah,
then,
see,
and
see,
then
I
heal
get,
them.
I get that, like, because people do use that mechanic, but it does seem a little bit cruel how you can repeatedly zombify your
Yeah.
villagers, cure them, and then obviously to get like cheap prices. But you know, I do know that it is a mechanic that's been in the game for a while. You know, oh
I mean,
really?
Yeah, there's some very horrifying mechanics when you think about them. I mean, the whole, I've put 3 villagers in a room, and there's a zombie looking at them every now and again.
Yeah, they're chasing me because my gold out's just broken.
Um,
Yeah,
yeah, that one's not good. Why did you put that one in?
Oh, it.
Ooh. But no, I get why people use it. It's a good little mechanic, but I think there maybe should be a limit on it. So, you know, yes, you cure your villagers and you get cheap prices, but I think some of the villagers, you know, they get to a certain price and not necessarily down to 1 emerald.
I'm wearing
But-
gold. Leave me alone. I put it back on.
I've
Jeez. Just wanted to show off my hog head.
Right. I have to make another. Oh dear. My hat broke while I was making
Not wearing your crown. You've got your thing switched off.
Oh, have I? I bet it'll have been because whenever I've been on one of Cosmo's.
Yeah, doing a UHC, you don't want people to see your hat layer.
Ha ha. There we go. I've got to my hat. Oh, nice head. I was just gonna, I can't remember what I was gonna say. Doesn't matter. Oh. Yeah, I forget to turn the hat back on, because obviously when I'm playing in any of Cosmo's mini games, I think I tend to have it off mark because if I was to put it on, I'd forget that it was on, and then someone would know before I did. Do you mind?
I think they do now.
There we go. Yeah. Run away. Ha.
Well, I think I'm going to head out.
Okay, no problem.
I want to get a little lunch before I'm planning on streaming from Ramblecraft later today, so I want to take a bit of a break before I do that.
Yeah, good plan. I've basically been recording, but I didn't didn't stream because obviously I wasn't sure if how many was going to be on. I thought, well, if we're just digging anyway, I can always I streamed a couple of times at the big dig, so maybe I should stream digging out netherrack.
Yeah.
But
Alrighty. Well, I will see you folks later.
okay. See you later. Ooh. Bye for now.
Bye.